Ever wondered what traditional foods are loved in Saudi Arabia? This is a question that has enticed many a food lover, and today we're going to delve right into it. Welcome to A Taste of Tradition, a journey into the heart of Saudi Arabian cuisine. Saudi Arabian cuisine is a rich tapestry of flavors and textures steeped in history and culture. As diverse as the people who call this fascinating land home, the cuisine here is a reflection of the past and a nod to the present. It's a cuisine that's intertwined with the country's nomadic Bedouin culture, where the scarcity of resources led to culinary innovations that are still cherished today. Imagine a group of Bedouins centuries ago, huddled around a fire under the starlit desert sky. The aroma of roasting meats and simmering stews filled the air, as stories and laughter echoed into the night. This is the spirit of traditional Saudi Arabian cuisine, a celebration of community and shared experiences, a testament to the resilience and creativity of the people. But that's not all. Saudi Arabian cuisine is also deeply influenced by its Islamic traditions. The holy month of Ramadan, for instance, sees the preparation of special dishes that are enjoyed during suhoor and iftar, the pre-dawn and post-sunset meals respectively. These meals, often shared with family and friends, form an integral part of the cultural and culinary fabric of Saudi Arabia. From hearty grains and succulent meats to aromatic spices and sweet treats, the flavors of Saudi Arabian cuisine are as vast as the desert itself. It's a cuisine that invites you to explore, to savor, and to discover. And it's a cuisine that's waiting to be shared with the world. So, are you ready to embark on this culinary adventure? Are you eager to taste the flavors that have been savored and celebrated for centuries? Then buckle up, because we're about to introduce you to the top 10 traditional foods of Saudi Arabia. From the robust Capsa to the comforting Jareesh, from the indulgent Hani to the delectable Mutabbaq, and much more. Join us on this culinary journey as we explore the top 10 traditional foods of Saudi Arabia. First on our list is Kabsa, the national dish of Saudi Arabia. Kabsa, a name that resonates in every corner of Saudi Arabian homes, is more than just a dish. It's a culinary emblem that beautifully captures the essence of the nation's vibrant culture and deep-rooted traditions. Let's weave through the rich tapestry of Kabsa, a hearty, spiced rice dish that has won the hearts of food lovers worldwide. At its core, Kabsa is a symphony of long-grain rice, tenderly cooked meat, and a medley of aromatic spices. The meat, often chicken or lamb, is marinated and slow-cooked to perfection, infusing the rice with a depth of flavor that is nothing short of spectacular. But what truly sets Kabsa apart is its unique spice blend. This is where the magic happens. A tantalizing mix of cloves, black lime, cinnamon, black pepper, cardamom, and bay leaves dance together, creating a flavor profile that's as diverse as the nation itself. And let's not forget the garnish, a generous sprinkling of toasted nuts and raisins that add a delightful crunch and sweetness, perfectly balancing the savory notes of the dish. The origins of Kabsa are steeped in history, tracing back to the nomadic Bedouin tribes of the Arabian Peninsula. In those times, the ingredients for Kabsa were easily accessible, and the dish could be prepared over an open fire, making it an ideal choice for the nomadic lifestyle. Today, Kabsa holds a place of honor in Saudi Arabian cuisine, served at home, in restaurants, and at grand celebrations, truly encapsulating the country's hospitality and love for food. But Kabsa is more than just a meal. It's a tradition, a gathering of family and friends around a communal plate, sharing stories and laughter. It's a testament to the Arabian spirit of generosity and togetherness. A feast in a plate, Kabsa is a must-try for anyone seeking a taste of Saudi Arabia. It's not just a dish, it's an experience. A journey through the rich culinary landscape of this incredible nation. One bite of Kabsa, and you're not just eating food, you're partaking in a cultural narrative that's been lovingly passed down through generations. Next up, we have Jareesh, a traditional Saudi Arabian dish. This is not your ordinary cereal, folks. Jareesh is a type of wheat cereal that's often served with meat or chicken, and it's been a staple food in Saudi Arabia for centuries. Jareesh is made from crushed wheat, which is soaked and cooked until it transforms into a creamy, porridge-like consistency. It's then usually mixed with ghee, spices, and sometimes yogurt to add richness and complexity to its flavor. The result is a hearty, comforting dish that's both nutritious and satisfying. The preparation of Jareesh is a slow, careful process that's steeped in tradition. It's a dish that requires patience and skill to get just right, which is perhaps why it's often associated with special occasions and family gatherings. When you sit down to a meal of Jareesh, you're not just eating food, you're partaking in a cultural experience that's been passed down through generations. But let's get back to the taste. Jareesh has a unique, nutty flavor that's both subtle and complex. The texture is creamy and slightly chewy, which pairs beautifully with the tender meat or chicken that's often served alongside. The spices used can vary, but common ones include cinnamon, cardamom, and black pepper. These add a warm, aromatic quality to the dish that's simply irresistible. As for its significance, Jareesh is more than just a dish in Saudi Arabia, it's a symbol of hospitality and generosity. Serving Jareesh to guests is seen as a sign of respect and honor, a tradition that's as deeply rooted in Saudi culture as the dish itself. In conclusion, Jareesh is a dish that truly encapsulates the essence of Saudi cuisine. It's simple, yet flavorful. It's traditional, yet timeless. And above all, it's a dish that's made with love and served with pride. Jareesh, a hearty and comforting dish, truly showcases the simple yet flavorful nature of Saudi cuisine. Third on our list is Hanith, a mouth-watering meat delicacy. Now, when we talk about Hanith, we're talking about a dish that truly showcases the Saudi Arabian love for slow-cooked, tender meat. Traditionally, Hanith is made with lamb or goat, and the result is a succulent, melt-in-your-mouth experience that's hard to forget. Hanith is not a dish that's rushed. It's a culinary testament to patience, with the meat marinated in a rich blend of spices, then slow roasted until it's so tender that it practically falls off the bone. The spices used are often a closely guarded secret, passed down through generations and vary from family to family. But common ingredients include cardamom, cloves, cinnamon, and black lime, resulting in a heady aroma and a flavor that's deeply satisfying. But Hanith isn't just about the meat. It's typically served over a bed of rice, which soaks up all those delicious juices and flavors from the roasting process, creating a dish that's a complete meal in itself. The rice is often mixed with saffron, adding a golden hue and a subtle fragrant taste that complements the meat perfectly. The cultural significance of Hanith cannot be understated. It's often served at special occasions, like weddings and festivals, and it's a dish that's meant to be shared. In Saudi Arabian culture, sharing a meal is a way of expressing friendship and hospitality, and Hanith, with its generous portions and rich flavors, is a perfect dish for this. The preparation and cooking of Hanith is often a family affair, with everyone pitching in. It's not uncommon to see the older generation passing on their knowledge and techniques to the younger ones, ensuring that this beloved dish continues to be a staple in Saudi Arabian cuisine. Hanith, with its tender meat and aromatic spices, is a testament to the Saudi love for hearty, meaty dishes. It's a dish that embodies tradition, hospitality, and the simple pleasure of sharing a delicious meal with loved ones. It's a dish that's more than just food. It's a celebration of Saudi Arabian culture and heritage. Next, we delve into the world of Saudi street food with Mutabbaq. This culinary delight takes us on a journey to the bustling streets and markets of Saudi Arabia, where the aroma of cooking fills the air and the sizzle of a pan promises something delicious. Mutabbaq, a word that in Arabic means folded, is a type of stuffed pancake or pan-fried bread. It's an age-old dish with a history that echoes the diverse influences and rich traditions of Saudi cuisine. This popular street food has its roots in Yemen and India, but it has found a home in the hearts of the Saudi people, who have embraced it as their own. This scrumptious delight begins as a simple dough made from flour, water, and a touch of salt. The dough is then stretched and pulled to an almost translucent thinness. It's a mesmerizing process that requires skill and patience, resulting in a dough so thin, it's almost like a whisper of a cloud. The filling is where the magic happens. Typically, it includes a savory mixture of minced meat, be it lamb, beef, or chicken, combined with finely chopped onions, green chilies, and an array of fragrant spices. For those with a sweet tooth, there are versions of Mutabbaq filled with sweetened cream or even bananas. Once filled and folded into a neat package, the Mutabbaq is pan-fried to a golden brown, its exterior crisp and flaky, while the inside remains soft and bursting with flavor. It's a beautiful contrast that makes every bite an experience. Mutabbaq is more than just a dish, it's a testament to Saudi Arabia's vibrant street food culture. It's a dish enjoyed by all, regardless of age or status. From street vendors to upscale restaurants, you'll find Mutabbaq being served with pride and love. Whether as a snack or a meal, enjoyed hot off the pan or taken to go, savored in the quiet of the morning or amidst the hustle and bustle of the evening, Mutabbaq is a beloved staple in the Saudi street food scene. A taste of Mutabbaq is a taste of Saudi Arabia, a bite into tradition, culture, and love for good food. Halfway through our list, we have Salig, a creamy rice dish. Salig is a traditional Saudi Arabian dish that epitomizes the heart and soul of Saudi cuisine. It's a delightful union of white rice, cooked to perfection in a flavorful broth and then simmered in milk. The result is a creamy, rich, and satisfying dish that's an absolute treat for the palate. The taste of Salig is a beautiful balance of simplicity and richness. The rice absorbs the flavors of the broth, imparting a savory depth to the dish. The milk then adds a creamy, velvety layer that gives Salig its distinctive character. It's a dish that's not overly complicated, yet it's packed with a unique flavor profile that leaves a lasting impression. Let's talk about texture. The rice in Salig is cooked until it's soft and slightly mushy, creating a comforting porridge-like consistency. The grains of rice, soaked in broth and milk, become plump and lusciously creamy. Each spoonful is a delightful mix of smooth, velvety rice and the rich, comforting broth. Salig is more than just a dish. It's a cultural icon. It's traditionally served in large gatherings, a symbol of hospitality and generosity. It's a dish that brings people together, fostering a sense of community and togetherness. Whether it's a family gathering, a festive celebration, or just an ordinary day, Salig is a dish that's shared and enjoyed together. But what makes Salig truly special is its versatility. It can be enjoyed as is, or it can be paired with different kinds of meat, such as chicken or lamb, adding another layer of flavor and texture to the dish. It's a dish that can be customized to suit individual preferences, making it a favorite among many. Salig, with its comforting creaminess, is a dish that warms the heart and soul. It's a testament to the beauty of Saudi Arabian cuisine, a cuisine that's grounded in tradition yet open to innovation. So next time you're in the mood for a comforting, creamy rice dish, remember Salig. It's a dish that's sure to satisfy, a dish that truly embodies the spirit of Saudi cuisine. Moving on, we have Mandi, another flavorful rice and meat dish. Originating from Yemen, Mandi has found its way into the heart of Saudi Arabian cuisine, becoming a staple in households and gatherings. Mandi is a simple yet exquisite dish made up of rice, meat, and a blend of Arabian spices. The meat can be lamb, chicken, or even camel, depending on personal preference. The rice is typically long-grain basmati, known for its fragrant aroma and light texture. The spices, such as black lime, saffron, and cardamom, give Mandi its distinctive mouth-watering flavor. But it's not just the ingredients that make Mandi special. It's the unique cooking method that sets this dish apart. Mandi is traditionally cooked in a tandoor, a type of clay oven that's buried in the ground. The meat is marinated with the spices and placed in the tandoor, with the rice spread on top. The tandoor is then sealed, allowing the flavors to meld together as the heat from the oven cooks the dish to perfection. This method infuses the rice with the meat's flavor, creating a rich, succulent dish that's hard to resist. Mandi holds a significant place in Saudi Arabian culture. It's often served at large gatherings, such as weddings and festivals, where a communal pot is shared among guests. Eating Mandi is a social event, bringing people together to enjoy a meal and each other's company. It's not uncommon for diners to sit around the Mandi pot, scooping up handfuls of the flavorful rice and tender meat, savoring the taste and the camaraderie. What's more, Mandi is often enjoyed with side dishes like salads and yogurt, complementing the robust flavors of the main dish. A popular choice is a simple cucumber and tomato salad, lightly dressed with olive oil and lemon juice. The refreshing crispness of the salad balances out the richness of the Mandi, making for a well-rounded meal. Mandi, with its unique cooking method and blend of flavors, offers a truly authentic Saudi Arabian culinary experience. Next on our list is a Ceda, a traditional Saudi dessert. This delectable treat is a testament to the idea that sometimes the simplest ingredients can create the most delightful dishes. A Ceda is made from just 3 basic ingredients: wheat flour, water, and sugar. These components, when combined and cooked with care, transform into a sweet and comforting dish that's loved by many. Let's delve into the taste and texture of a Ceda. Imagine a warm, thick pudding that melts in your mouth, leaving behind a lingering sweetness. The flavor is subtly enhanced by the addition of cardamom and saffron, two spices that are often used in Saudi cuisine. The texture is smooth and slightly sticky, a pleasing contrast to the crunchy nuts often sprinkled on top as a garnish. A Ceda isn't just a dessert, it's a dish steeped in cultural significance. It's often prepared during special occasions and celebrations, such as Eid, the joyous festival that marks the end of Ramadan. It's a dish that brings families and communities together, a sweet symbol of unity and togetherness. The process of making a Ceda is almost as satisfying as eating it. The flour is first browned and then mixed with water until it forms a smooth paste. Sugar and spices are then added, and the mixture is stirred continuously until it thickens into a pudding-like consistency. The final touch is a sprinkle of crushed nuts or a drizzle of honey on top. The beauty of a Ceda lies in its simplicity. It's a dish that doesn't require any fancy ingredients or complicated cooking techniques, yet it has the power to evoke feelings of nostalgia and warmth, to transport you back to childhood memories of festive gatherings and family meals. In Saudi Arabia, food is much more than just sustenance. It's a way to express love and hospitality, to celebrate life's milestones, to preserve traditions and create new ones. And a Ceda, with its sweet and comforting taste, embodies all of these values. A Ceda, with its sweet simplicity, is a dish that brings joy to any celebration. Coming up next is Tareed, a traditional Saudi Arabian stew. This dish is not just food, it's a testament to the rich culinary heritage of Saudi Arabia. Tareed, also known as Arabian pot au feu, is a hearty, nourishing stew beloved by locals and visitors alike. A delightful medley of vegetables, meat and thin bread, it's a dish that warms the heart as much as it does the stomach. Tareed traces its roots back to Bedouin cuisine, a culinary tradition shaped by the nomadic lifestyle of the Arabian Peninsula's inhabitants. In the harsh desert environment, meals needed to be filling, nutritious, and easy to prepare. Tareed ticked all these boxes, making it a staple in Bedouin households. The preparation of Tareed begins with the cooking of a rich, flavorful broth. This broth is typically made with lamb or chicken and a variety of fresh vegetables. The magic of Tareed, however, lies in its unique ingredient, thin, flat bread known as raqiq. This bread, once soaked in the stew, takes on a delightful texture that's soft yet substantial, creating a meal that's as comforting as it is satisfying. In Saudi Arabia, Tareed is not just a dish, it's a symbol of hospitality and a celebration of togetherness. It's often served during family gatherings, festive occasions, and the holy month of Ramadan. The process of sharing a pot of Tareed is a communal experience, reinforcing bonds between friends and family. But Tareed isn't just about tradition, it's also about adaptation and evolution. Modern-day renditions of Tareed incorporate various spices and ingredients, reflecting the multicultural influences in Saudi Arabian cuisine. Whether you prefer the traditional version or a contemporary twist, Tareed remains a dish that's steeped in history and bursting with flavor. Tareed, a hearty and nutritious dish, showcases the Saudi love for stews and soups. This stew, with its layers of flavor and heartwarming history, is a culinary journey that invites you to delve deeper into the rich tapestry of Saudi Arabian culture. Next, we have Sambusa, a popular snack during the holy month of Ramadan. This treat is more than just a snack, it's a staple during the iftar meal, breaking the day-long fast with a burst of flavor. Sambusa, also known as samosa in some cultures, is a fried or baked pastry with a savory filling. But this isn't your everyday pastry. The outer shell is delightfully crispy, giving way to a warm, flavorful filling that sends your taste buds on a culinary voyage. The ingredients of sambusa are humble, yet when combined, they create something truly magical. The pastry is usually made of flour, water, and sometimes an egg for extra richness. The filling, however, is where the true artistry comes into play. It can contain various combinations of spiced potatoes, onions, peas, lentils, and ground meat. Some even include a hint of cheese for that extra burst of flavor. But what makes sambusa preparation truly special is the technique involved in its creation. The dough is rolled into a thin sheet cut into squares or circles and then filled with the flavorful mixture. The edges are then sealed using a mixture of flour and water, forming a pocket of deliciousness that's ready to be fried or baked. While sambusa is enjoyed year-round, its cultural significance peaks during the holy month of Ramadan. It's a common sight in the iftar spread, the meal with which Muslims end their daily Ramadan fast at sunset. After a day of fasting, the first taste of a hot, crispy sambusa is a moment of joy and relief, a symbol of gratitude, and a celebration of the day's successful fast. Sambusa is more than just a food item. It's a tradition, passed down from generation to generation, carrying with it stories of family gatherings, shared meals, and warm Ramadan nights. From the crunch of the first bite to the last morsel, every sambusa is a journey of flavors and textures, a testament to the culinary prowess of Saudi Arabia. Sambusa, with its crispy exterior and flavorful filling, is a treat that brings joy to the holy month of Ramadan. Last but not least, we have al-Kabsa, a variation of the national dish. Al-Kabsa, also known simply as Kabsa, is a cherished gem in the crown of Saudi Arabian cuisine. This spiced rice dish, traditionally cooked with chicken, is a symphony of flavors that dances on the palate, leaving an unforgettable aftertaste. Let's dive into the ingredients. The soul of al-Kabsa lies in the unique combination of spices: black lime, bay leaves, cardamom, cloves, black pepper, cinnamon, and saffron. These spices blend harmoniously to create an aroma that is as enticing as the dish itself. The rice, often long grain, absorbs these flavors and pairs wonderfully with the succulent chicken that's often slow cooked to perfection. Raisins and almonds are sprinkled on top for a touch of sweetness and a welcome crunch. Now, let's talk about the preparation. The chicken is first marinated in the Capsa spice mix, then slow cooked until it's tender and juicy. The rice is then cooked in the same pot, absorbing all the delicious flavors from the chicken and spices. The result? A dish that's an explosion of flavors with every bite. But al-Kabsa is not just about the taste. It's a dish that bears cultural significance. It's a dish that brings people together. In Saudi Arabia, it's often prepared for large gatherings and special occasions. The act of cooking and sharing al-Kabsa is a symbol of hospitality, generosity, and a celebration of togetherness. It's also a testament to the rich culinary history of Saudi Arabia. The spices used in al-Kabsa are a nod to the country's past as a hub of the spice trade, and the method of slow cooking the chicken harks back to traditional cooking techniques. Al-Kabsa, with its aromatic spices and tender chicken, is a dish that truly represents the heart of Saudi Arabian cuisine. It's a culinary masterpiece that tells a story of tradition, of community, and of a culture that takes great pride in its cuisine. Whether you're a local or a visitor, al-Kabsa is a dish that invites you to partake in a rich cultural experience. There you have it, the top 10 traditional foods of Saudi Arabia. A culinary journey that started with the hearty Kabsa, a flavorful amalgamation of rice, meat, and a blend of spices that is as diverse as the country itself. Then we moved to Jareesh, a cracked wheat dish that's a testament to the simplistic yet tasteful food culture of the kingdom. Our exploration then took us to the succulent Hani, slow cooked to perfection, embodying the patience and precision in Saudi Arabian cuisine. We then unfolded the layers of the delicious Mutabbaq, a stuffed pancake that showcases the influence of Indian and Yemeni cultures on Saudi cuisine. Next, we savored the creamy Salig, a rice dish often likened to risotto, but with its unique Saudi touch. We ventured further into the flavors of Mandi, a dish that tells tales of the ancient trade routes and their influence on the regional cuisine. We then tasted the sweetness of a Ceda, a dessert that's a celebration of life's simple pleasures. Our journey continued with Tarid, a stew of meat and vegetables, a testament to the resourcefulness and creativity of Saudi Arabian cooks. We then indulged in the crispy sambusa, a delightful snack that's an integral part of the holy month of Ramadan, reflecting the religious significance in the food culture. Lastly, we revisited al-Kabsa, affirming its status as a national dish and a symbol of Saudi Arabian hospitality. Each of these dishes is a narrative, a story of the Saudi people, their history, their traditions, and their love for food. They highlight the diversity and richness of Saudi Arabian cuisine, with flavors borrowed from across the seas and recipes passed down through generations. These dishes not only offer a feast for the senses, but also a glimpse into the rich culture and history of Saudi Arabia. Until next time, happy eating